my name is Anvit and welcome to my channel. My background is I'm a beauty therapist, holistic therapist, and I've been in the skincare beauty industry for 30 years, a very long time. So I always forget to say, please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and without further ado, let's get into today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to do a demo of how to do your first cleanse, which is the oil cleanse. We're going to be using a facial oil cleanser today, and the one today that we're using is Palmer's Cocoa Butter. This is amazing, guys. I've been using this for a month, and let me first say, first of all, the myths about using an oil cleanser. An oil cleanser can be used for all skin types. Does it mean to say if you have oily skin like moi, you cannot use an oil cleanser? I actually prefer an oil cleanser when it comes to makeup removal for the eyes. You will see when I do the demo. But first of all, let's talk about this facial cleansing oil, which is for all skin types, also good for sensitive skin. You don't need to worry what skin type you are. This has 8 oils in it and botanicals. Now, I've already did in-depth videos on double cleansing, but it is very important when you wear makeup like myself, when you wear sunscreen, it's important to do an oil cleanse first, which is either a balm that turns into an oil, or you can use cleansing oil, whatever you prefer, but today we're concentrating on cleansing oil. And then the second cleanse, you would use a hydrating cleanser, not an active facial cleanser, just a nice gentle hydrating one to get into the pores. So what does the oil cleanse do? Well, oil attracts oil, so it's lifting out all the dirt and grime, the makeup, the impurities, the sunscreen. It's lifting that off the skin because oil attracts oil. So let's talk about this formula before we get into the demo. So this deep cleansing blend latches on to any excess oil, any dirt, any makeup, sunscreen, impurities, and then you emulsify it with water, and it rinses off completely, and it leaves the skin nice and clean, lightly hydrated and balanced and moisturised. So it leaves the skin clear, soft and cleansed with no oily residue. It's dermatologist tested, ophthalmologist tested, and it's non-comedogenic. It's paraben free, and there's no mineral oil and no dyes. It's perfectly natural. Common mistakes made with double cleansing. You use an oil cleanser, oil-based cleanser for the first cleanse to remove all the surface makeup, dirt, impurities, the grime of the day, the sunscreen, etc. And the second cleanse, you would use a hydrating cleanser. It's pH balanced, doesn't have any active ingredients in it. The reason being, you do not use this twice or use a foaming cleanser twice, because the purpose of this is to get all the surface makeup, etc. off the skin. Your second cleanse is to get into the pores and give a nice deep cleanse, but gentle at the same time, hence use a hydrating cleanser. And the reason being you use an oil-based cleanser and then a hydrating cleanser after is because you're basically cleansing the skin twice. So if you were using a foaming cleanser twice, you're going to dry the skin, and you don't want to interfere with the moisture barrier, your skin barrier. So you want to keep that at an optimum level for hydration. So with all that covered, let's talk about this amazing facial cleansing oil, because I am quite shocked. I've actually been dying to do this video to tell you guys about it because I am quite impressed. So let's get into the nitty gritty and let's talk about the ingredients that are in this wonderful facial oil. So let's talk about the main ingredient. We're talking about cocoa butter, beautiful ingredient for the skin. So cocoa butter is sourced in West Africa, and cocoa butter is rich in vitamins, flavonoids, antioxidants and polyphenols. Polyphenols fight free radicals. Now, cocoa butter is very rich in vitamin E, and it's non-irritating for the skin. It's moisturizing, and it's a fantastic. So vitamin E, another fantastic ingredient. It's an antioxidant, but we're not going to talk about fighting free radicals. We're going to talk about what does vitamin E do for the skin. So vitamin E is good to decrease fine lines and wrinkles. It hydrates the skin, also decreases scarring in the skin, and it hydrates the skin. So let's talk about what wonderful oils are in this blend. So we have argan oil, which has twice as much vitamin E as olive oil. We have apricot oil, which is rich in fatty acids, oleic acids and linoleic acids, and vitamin A. What does that do for the skin? So it retains clarity, elasticity and the suppleness of the skin, and it balances the skin. So we have sweet almond oil, which is rich in vitamin A, B1, B2, B6 and vitamin E. and omega-6 and omega-9 fatty acids. What does that do for the skin? It has antimicrobial. We have grapeseed oil, which is rich in antioxidants also. We have sesame oil, which is a gentle oil which nourishes and soothes the skin. We have beautiful jojoba oil, which is a rich source of fatty acids and antioxidant properties again, and that stimulates collagen production, improves the skin barrier, and it helps strengthen the skin against UV exposure. We have rice bran oil, which is soothing and moisturising and gently nourishes the skin. And we have sunflower oil, which is non-comedogenic, non-irritating, is suitable for all skin types. Antioxidants, again, it's rich in vitamin D. Protects the skin from premature aging. It also has linoleic and oleic acid, which maintains the skin barrier. It's anti-inflammatory and it's hydrating, and it's very good for dry skin like eczema conditions. And it reinforces the moisture barrier. Now, with soybean oil, it can be comedogenic on oily skin. Now, I have oily skin, but when it is mixed with other pure oils, it actually balances out, so you don't need to have to worry about that aspect if you have oily skin. This is a beautiful, gentle cleansing oil for all skin types. But without further ado, let's get into it. Bags on, ready to take the day off. So, with this, I take 2 pumps of the cleansing oil and I massage it into my face. I'm going to demonstrate to you in a second, but what I just want to quickly say is, it says in the instructions to put it on your face and then with dampened fingers massage into your skin. Now, I prefer to, I've tried both ways, and I prefer to massage the oil in first, and then I go ahead and start adding water. I'll show you what I mean as I go along. So I take 2 pumps. Now, it does have a slight typical cocoa butter smell, but I like it. I mean, I don't find it irritating in any way around my eye area or nothing like that. So I simply massage it into my skin, get the oil slick off for the day, and then what I do is I will then move on to my eyes. So, and to be honest with you, I prefer, since I have been trying cleansing oils, I actually prefer this to take off eye makeup, because for want of a better expression, a cleansing balm turns into an oil, yes, but I find this so much easier to take off eye makeup because, for a better term, it's more moist. I know people hate that word, but there's no other way to describe it, because a cleansing balm is, how can I say, it turns into an oil, but it's more of a drier form, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Gently apply pressure on your eyes, very gentle, and you can feel the mascara, the eyeliner and everything melting away. I do have on, I meant to say to you guys, I do have on my usual BB cream, because not foundation is way too humid here right now, and face powder, blush, concealer, mascara, eyeliner, eyeshadow. So keep your eyes closed until you feel the majority of this has lifted out of your eyes, especially the mascara. Lovely. Deja vu, it's just like last week. Now I just have a bowl of lukewarm water here. So what I'm going to do now is, you'll see it. Now it says on the bottle it turns in foaming. It doesn't foam. It turns into an emulsion. So as you can probably see, it's turned white on my skin now. But what I like to do with this, just the same way as I showed you guys last week in the double cleansing video, I like to, you can rinse off, see how much better that is at taking the eye makeup off than the balm. This stuff is amazing, by the way. Just keep adding water. Now you can, what I was meant to say, sorry, I'll digress, was you can rinse your face with lukewarm water, which I do after I have used the face cloth method, because this just feels so much nicer when you use the face cloth. And yes, you will need quite a few face cloths because you're talking about a clean one for every day, but you know, as I showed with my washing face video, you can buy them very cheap in bundles, so it's not a big deal. So what I do, face cloth, and I go over my skin. Now if I was not on video, after this I would rinse my face in my face would still be damp, and then move on to my foaming hydrating cleanser, but I'm not going to do that today because this video is mainly just to show you about this oil cleanser. Now there's a tiny bit of residue, eye makeup, but not much at all. Compared to using the cleansing balm, this removes it much more efficiently. And this just leaves your skin so nice. There you go, there's another retake, same as last week. You see all the dirty mascara. But this leaves your skin lovely and soft and smooth, hydrated, very clean. You'll be amazed, like, you know, if you test it out and see that it hasn't left any makeup on your skin whatsoever. But still do your second cleanse. But this feels amazing on the skin, and you know, as I said, I have oily skin, and this has not broke my skin out or anything detrimental. In fact, my skin feels so much better for using it. So as you can see, face is lovely and cleansed, soft, smooth, could be 20 years younger, but not to worry. So with that being said, let's get back to what I was talking about before. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's video, which is all about how to use a cleansing oil 101. And this is an amazing drugstore cleansing oil. I highly recommend this. This is beautiful. Now, when it comes to the price, it varies, obviously. I'm on an island, so they actually increase the price. I paid $12 something for this, but I believe you can get it in the States, in the pharmacy, Amazon or whatever. It's round about $9, but I will detail it in the description what I find. So anyway, thank you for watching, and if you have any comments, please feel free. I'm very down to earth, and you know, I just keep it real here. So until the next video, I will say adios, over out, and thank you for watching. Bye.